Okay, Gary, Harrogate on Saturday. In the lead up, what can you tell us about the work you've been doing with the players since last Saturday's game?
Well, we've been working hard, to be honest with you, and the boys have responded very, very well. They were all gutted, as we all were Saturday, and you have to try and break that disappointment. Work them hard so that they feel they've done something, because you're not only working hard with your running side of things, you're working hard on your technical and tactical abilities. So we've been doing double sessions, but the lads have, as I say, responded very well, and hopefully we can be ready for the Harrogate game, which is always a difficult game against them. They're decent at home. So we're going to have to be ready, and I've been pleased so far. We're talking on a Thursday. I've been pleased so far with the response.
The players coming back from injury, how are they faring?
Yeah, I mean, one of our problems last week was the anomalies, if that's the word, that we had. You know, we didn't know whether Reedy would be fully fit, but we had to take a chance. We could only play Connor for 20 minutes to make sure he was all right. After that, as long as he got through that, then we could play him 90 minutes after that. So he wasn't on the pitch, and then Asa was only supposed to play 45 minutes, but now he's okay. So there was a few things that the anomalies of new players coming in and not really knowing what we do yet, but unfortunately last Saturday we had to do what we did, and it cost us really. Hopefully this week we'll be a lot more organised and ready for what is a very difficult National League game.
Tell us about the new players a little bit more. Amrit and Bansal McNulty and Jared Lewington. How are they faring since joining?
They're all right. It's very difficult to get into a solid group at this stage, because most of the group we've had for a little while, since the start of the season, even though some of them have had injuries. So the new ones have to have a little bit of a time to settle in. They've all got ability. We can use all their abilities, what they've got in our group, but it's the organisation that they need to learn quickly, and our way of doing things. So we've got a toolkey as it were, and that's the more they train with us and the more they're with us, the better they'll become, and the bigger the squad looks, because everybody knows our game. At the moment, we only had a few days to get 2 or 3 of them into our game, but so I'm happy with the decisions we've made. We've got to make some decisions always when you come into January as to who you're going to move forward with, who you're going to bring in, what do you need, what do we need to improve, I'll be having discussions with our staff, our football staff, and George Edwards, and we'll be planning for the second half of the season.
And what kind of reaction are you looking for from the players?
A big one. And I'm sure it won't be a lack of effort on Saturday. It never is really a lack of effort from the lads, although when you look at their GPS stats, sometimes they can be below where we want them to be. So when they are, we say, well, everyone needs to up their running, up their work rate a little bit, win a few more tackles, make a few more runs, make a few more sprints, because that all comes into it. And if we can do that, then we're a match for anyone, as we proved 3 or 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 games ago. It was Maidstone was our first defeat, and that sort of mucked us up a little bit. And anyway, that's where we are, and we've got to fight to get back our on and off the pitch personality, and that's what we've got to try and jump on off the pitch if there's anybody that's annoying anyone else, including us, and also to make sure that the players that we're bringing into the team are ready with the mentality as well as the physicality of our team, or what we expect from our team.